Good afternoon, everyone. It's about 1:30 on the 9th of July, 2022. It's a Saturday. I'm in Rome. And I thought it was time for me to tell the story of Sturdy Joy. That's the name of my hat here. It's a very compelling story. It's a story about being yourself and showing your light, letting your light shine. So this Sturdy Joy had its beginning on a training tour that I was doing with the tour operator. They shall remain unnamed. With the particular training coordinator, she shall remain unnamed as well. But the story is that while on that training tour, I was in Washington, D.C., and I discovered this hat, the multicolored hat, at Kennedy Center. And I purchased the hat. Lovely hat, very festive, very much my spirit. On a separate tour earlier, I had purchased the black hat. It was actually that same tour season, but it was during a student tour season at a group that I was taking from Boston down to Williamsburg, Virginia. And there I discovered this black hat underneath. It's a wool colonial hat, very much like those three-cornered hats that you find sometimes watching those videos or films about colonial times. But all you have to do is pin it up on three sides and you'll have that same hat. Anyway, so I had the black hat already and I purchased the festive hat. And I kept the hat in my suitcase while I was on this training tour. And we were going from DC to Boston. And so on the last night of the tour, we were at the Omni Parker House on School Street in Boston, Massachusetts. It was our last night and we were going to our farewell dinner. So I decided, it would be a great opportunity to wear my hat. Going to a party, why not wear a festive hat? Well, I put on the hat and everybody loved it on the tour. Everybody loved it. It was a very festive hat, and to this day, people love the hat. They love the hat. See, it even has a little pin here of Ra, the sun god. Or is it one of the ones? I forget who it is, but I got that pin from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. They have a wonderful Egyptian collection. But anyway, so I didn't have that pin on the hat. I just had the festive hat, and that was it. And I put the hat on the last night of the tour, and lo and behold, I go off to have dinner with the group, and everybody loves the hat. Well, I come back to the hotel, and that training director absolutely cursed me out. You hear me? The one I was training with absolutely cursed me out right there in front of the Omni Parker Hotel and had me near tears. Absolutely near tears. This is back in 2013. And then she said, you'll never work at this company again. I'm going to tell everybody. And I was like, oh my God. So I was just horrified and so destroyed by her vicious attack on me that I put this hat away and I never wore it again. And I believe I was so scared and so disturbed by that attack. And I was like, I don't want to be a tour director anymore. So I put the hat away and I became a school bus driver and so on. That was back in 2013. And I did bus tours in New York City, but I never wore the hat again until I started to understand that in this world, we have to be visible. We have to let our light shine. We have to show our joy in this world, no matter what people say to you or to me about it. So over time, after I started to talk with friends and colleagues who believe in being visible in the world, I started to think about putting the hat on again. And then one day I'm looking at in my closet and I see the black hat, and I think something says you should put the two together, because one, the colorful hat is not very strong and the black hat is not very festive, but together they're very powerful because one is very sturdy, the other one's very colorful. So when you put them on, you get sturdy joy, and that's how sturdy joy came to be. But before I could put this hat on again, I had to look back at all my past, and I had to see that there were people in my past who were always down on me. They were down on me because I was too black, too ugly, too sissy, too whatever. It was just too many things that was just me being me that they needed to point out and say, it's wrong for you to be who you are. But then over time, as I worked on that and discovered that what people say about me is none of my business, really. It's just me being who I am in the world, who God has called me to be. So this year, I went back in the student tour business, and I had a wonderful group from Sacramento, California. Yay, Sacramento. And they were in New York City all the time. And New York City was very crowded. Everybody was getting back into tours. It was a very, very busy tour season. And I decided I was going to put back on Sturdy Joy after all those years, from 2014 to 2013 until 2022. How many years was that? 9 years before I really got the courage to wear this hat to work. And the hat was a big success. And the reason why it was a success was exactly why the hat is important. Because I was visible. I was visible wherever I was with my student group. They never lost me. I never lost. There were 54 students, and I never lost one of them because of this hat. We were at 9/11, crowded, but they always knew where I was because of this hat. We were in Times Square. Mobs of people, you hear me, mobs, but they always knew where I was because of this hat. No one ever got lost because of this hat. So I just have to say to everybody out there, if there's anything about you that makes you wonderful that other people have told you to hide, don't listen. Don't listen, child, because that very part of you that makes you unique, you special, is the very part of you that you must show to the world, because that distinguishes you, that shows you as a unique creation of God. So don't let anybody tell you that who you are is an embarrassment, an abomination. Don't do it. Because the truth of the matter is that we all have to be that very person, that very abomination in this world to save it. We have to be who we are in the world. So that is why I wear Sturdy Joy. Around the world, I'm wearing Sturdy Joy. In Rome, I'm wearing Sturdy Joy. And in New York City, I'm wearing Sturdy Joy. So that is my message for today on this beautiful Saturday, July 9th, 2022. A little bit before 1:45, or maybe it's right 1:45, but it shouldn't be that long. But I hope all of you are having a beautiful day wherever you are. And I look forward to talking to you the next time. Thanks for watching. This is Mahet Ubuhle, scribe of Isis, son of Ra, walking in perfect grace on the Great American Freedom Tour almost in New York City, in Rome, Italy. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.